Hey guys, how you all doing? Really, that's just great. You know, I'd be doing a little bit better if it weren't so hot down here. But luckily, I ordered one of those revolutionary Blaux Portable AC units, and that should help keep the layer nice and cool. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Krazy Ken, and about 2 months ago, I did an episode about this Blaux Portable AC product and their, let's just say, sketchy practices. If you have not seen the first part, I highly recommend you watch that first. And the question I've received many, many times is, hey Ken, have you received your Blau yet? Short answer, no. And I'm not surprised. I haven't even received a tracking number. But that's just the beginning. There's been some other developments over the last 2 months, so bear with me. I ordered one Blaux Portable AC product back on, I think, July 11th or 12th. I don't remember the exact date. They never sent me a receipt, but they didn't have a problem charging my card right away. So could I have called them and emailed them trying to get the product to arrive sooner? Sure, I could have, but I wanted to do nothing. I wanted to see how this would unfold naturally and see how horribly they would manage the situation. Plus, I also didn't want to be a Karen. But 4 days after I released the original episode, I got an email from Blau's customer service team. And after I read it, I started second-guessing myself a little bit. Maybe everything I said in the last episode wasn't 100% correct. Before I continue, I will give points to Blau for actively replying to people on Facebook and for being polite in their emails to me, so good job there. Moving on, to start, Paula did politely correct my pronunciation of the company. In my last episode, I said Blaux, and apparently it's actually pronounced Blau. Google Translate, you lied to me!
Blue.
Also, for the record, Blau, you have a bunch of reviewers pronouncing your product as Blaux, so just a little heads up there.
In this Blaux Portable AC review.
Anyway, she first addressed the story of Billy. She said the marketing company they worked with, which helped create this ad, is no longer working with Blau. And I think I can believe her. Ever since then, I have not seen the ad reoccur on Facebook or anything. And I even went to the original Samo 4 River page that I looked at earlier, and the video has also been deleted from there. So, points to you. Then she addressed the email issue. To recap, I ordered a Blau, knowing that I would likely not receive it, but after the transaction was complete and my card was charged immediately, I received an email saying there were still items in my cart. An average Joe may have been tricked into buying 2 units by clicking on the email, but it didn't work on me. They claimed it was a glitch and they're monitoring the situation closely. Honestly, I've never had that problem with literally any other company I've ever done business with. But I get it, I've worked in tech, I've worked in marketing, I understand email crap can go wrong, so I'll give you a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Don't squander my remaining particles of trust, Blau. She also corrected my point about the maker of this AC product. She claimed she had no idea about the manufacturer I mentioned earlier. To be fair, I could have been wrong about that. But it is confusing. There's multiple companies selling the same looking product, unbranded. So there has to be something in common here. I just don't know what it is or who it is yet. When I replied to Paula asking about this, I didn't get a reply, but we'll revisit that later. By the way, one of my favorite alternate brands was Ultima Portable AC, and I feel really bad that they're lighting senior citizens on fire. And these guys follow a similar formula to try to get people to buy the product. They even have a fake website which looks like a news article, but it really isn't. Yeah, sure, Tony Parsons, if that's your real name. The Ultima website sells the same crap product at the same outrageous price. No tiny swamp cooler is worth that much money. But hey, on the bright side, it looks like they have a good mission and a good team at the helm, so hey, all is well, right? Oh, wait, that's just a stock photo? Okay, never mind. Paula also said shipping can take 4 to 8 weeks due to logistics issues, and I'm guessing that's because of COVID-19. So again, I started backpedaling a little bit, and I started second-guessing myself. Maybe they just had a lot of bad luck. They hired a bad marketing company, they had an email server issue, and they had a bunch of logistics issues causing months of delays. That's a lot of issues to happen all at once, though, so I find it kind of unlikely still. But I like to consider things from all angles, right? I'm a holistic kind of guy. So I thought, maybe this is just me, maybe I'm just having the bad luck, and I'm just blowing it out of proportion just a little bit. But I looked into it more, and no, I am not the only one having problems. The Blau Facebook page is littered with complaints. You'll occasionally see someone who received their order, sometimes after 10 frickin' weeks, but all other comments I skimmed through are from unhappy customers. So after doing some digging into that, I feel a little bit better about what I said in my original episode. Yay, self-affirmation. Anyway, I also saw many complaints on Twitter while searching, and I received a lot of YouTube comments on my episode, and the complaints generally fell into 4 summaries. 1. I have not received my order, and Blau is not replying to my emails. 2. I have received my order, but it took a long time. 3. I received my order, but it's not even the same frickin' product they advertised. Or 4. I received my order, but it's junk. And the junk thing is pretty easy to explain. Again, the product is okay for what it is, but the problem is people's expectations are shifted. The way this company is advertising and selling the product is making it look like it's a much more revolutionary idea than it really is. So when you get it, even though technically it's functioning the way it's supposed to function, it's not meeting your expectations, aka it's junk. So Blau, things are not looking too good. And I know I cut you a break earlier about the whole COVID-19 thing, but it's been months. So like, how long is that excuse gonna be legitimate? I did notice they posted on Facebook and they emailed everybody saying what's going on with the whole COVID-19 situation. And they offered a discount as well, which I guess is kind of nice. But they said orders would be sent out no later than August 21st. However, here we are 2 weeks after that, and nothing, not even a tracking number. To be fair, they said sent out. They didn't say delivered, so I don't know. The jury is out on that one. Here's the other thing. I know COVID-19 can slow down shipping and all that stuff, but I've ordered tons of stuff from a bunch of different companies, even just individuals, and they all arrived on time. There was maybe one delay. Heck, sometimes stuff arrived early. I ordered that new iMac. It got here 2 weeks ahead of the original schedule. So if other companies are doing it, why can't you? The thing is, though, there are people who are receiving them, so it's probably not a full-on scam because things are actually getting delivered. It's weird. I don't want to say they're doing it on purpose, but it just seems like they are. I don't know. Again, jury is out on that one. Let me know what you think. So other than those automated emails that I received from Blau, I received nothing else after Paula contacted me. It was weeks of radio silence, but I wanted that to be the case. I didn't want to reach out. I wanted to see what they would do, so I just waited. But then after about 2 weeks, I told myself, okay, today you gotta give them a call. This has been going on for too long. And I kid you not, on the day I was gonna call them, I got an email from their legal department. But wait a minute, this isn't Blau, this is Strong Current. That's when I remembered that the Blaux Portable AC is sold by a company called Strong Current Enterprises Limited. And those guys are owned by DFO Global Performance Commerce Limited. I did a quick look at DFO, and at least on the surface, they seem way less sketchy than their subsidiary of Strong Current, but we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, the email was a recap of Paula's original message she sent to me, and they said they never got my reply, even though I sent one. The email also goes on to confirm that the Ishan Traders Alibaba company I talked about in my last episode is not part of Blau. And he also confirms that the affiliate responsible for the Billy story is banned from doing business with them. Okay, so nothing serious, it just seems like they were following up, so everything is good there. I gotta say, at least kudos for making an effort. Lit Mobile never responded to anything I sent their way. By the way, their Shopify website is now gone, so hooray, I guess? Also, Strong Current is behind a lot of other questionable and sketchy products, and Freezing Bear has done a couple videos breaking this stuff down, just a bunch of other sketchy things in general, but particularly this one about Strong Current was pretty good, so definitely go check that out. Now what do we do? Well, I'm not giving up just yet. I'm gonna give them a call. But before I do that, I wanted to address one more thing. I received many comments about how people were tricked by Blau. I also saw comments saying they wish they had seen my episode before they placed an order. And I've also seen comments saying that people bought multiple units and in many cases they didn't receive them, which unfortunately means that Blau's little upsell tactics were working. So, to everyone who was dissatisfied with Blau, I'm sorry you had to go through that. If you did not receive your product or you received it and it's crap, contact them first and just try to get a refund through them. If that doesn't work, then you can contest the charge with your bank. But save that as a last resort. Try contacting Blau first. And please do me a favor. When you contact them over the phone or over email, don't give them a hard time. Don't hassle them. They are probably way overworked and way underpaid. There's probably only like 2 people in a basement taking the calls or whatever, but just don't give them a hard time because they probably have no idea about the sketchy stuff going on above them with the advertising and the marketing and stuff. So just keep that in mind. and everybody will win. Anyway, let's give Blau a call.
Our call center is currently experiencing longer than expected wait times to reach an agent.
Of course you are.
Shipping delay caused by COVID-19. We encourage our customers not to contact us via phone for inquiries about the shipment of your order and ask for your patience as our shipping carriers are changing policies around the world daily.
But yeah, they encourage you not to reach out by phone, and then they say, to speak with an agent, press 1. Hi, I was calling regarding an order I placed. I think it was back in... Oh man, it was probably back in like July, and I still haven't received a tracking number. I received an email saying it would ship out August 21st, but I still don't even have a tracking number. So do you know what's going on?
Okay, first of all, I would like to apologize to you for that inconvenience, but yes, I would try my best to assist you with this matter right now, okay?
Okay.
Do you have an order number available?
I don't actually. I never got an email saying my order even went through, but I know it did because my credit card was charged.
Okay, no problem. Do you mind providing me with your phone number? Okay, sir, I'm not seeing any information on that with that number. Do you mind providing me with your first and last name with the spelling too? I'm not seeing any information with that name, sir. Do you mind providing me with your email? Thank you for holding the line for me, Ken. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that your order has been shipped. It was shipped back on September the 1st, and it's actually awaiting UPS with the address to pick it up. I do apologize for you not receiving that email, but the email is actually pending. But if you want, I can email you the tracking number that we got on file here for you.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the process of tracking that package for you right now, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
So it's in the U.S. already. It's just awaiting UPS to deliver it to you. If you want, I can still email you that tracking number.
Yeah, I would like the tracking number, please. Thank you.
And the estimated time of delivery would be September the 11th. So you would receive this on Friday.
Okay. Okay, so of course it's going to deliver the day after I release this episode. But hey, at least I got through, and at least we have a tracking number now. So if I do end up getting it, I would love to review it and test out how horrible it is. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for that. Also, I have a much more legitimate product coming soon. It looks really cool, the Microsoft Surface Duo. And there's many other great tech things coming up soon. We'll be doing episodes about that stuff because it's the holidays coming up and it's gonna be a really fun time. The Surface Duo is just the beginning, so I invite you to come along on the ride. And if you truly do want to get a small swamp cooler, buy from a site like Amazon. Don't buy from those sketchy websites that you really don't recognize. Buy from something like Amazon and just have the expectations set in your head. This is not a revolutionary device. It's just a tiny swamp cooler. Also, I invite you to leave comments about your horror stories with Blau, but also if you had a good experience with Blau, even just a slightly redemptive experience, I would like to know about that too. Please write a comment because I'd like to revisit that stuff in my follow-up. If you like this episode, you know what to do. Thanks for sticking with me. Catch the crazy and pass it on.